What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report. Today I'm bringing you a manga review of the Promised Neverland Chapter 42. And let me tell you something, because this is something that I spoke on maybe last video or the video before. I said that once we start getting into the origins and the differences between the demons is when this story was going to start to open up. And man, we got that without a shadow of a doubt at the end of this chapter, as we find out that the beast that was chasing the kids was indeed a demon, but it was a lesser demon. Like, it wasn't like the demons that we're used to, the ones that we know that, you know, have clothes, eyes, intelligence. It still had the same genetic makeup. Like, it still had the same type of features, claws and everything, but it had a tail, and it wasn't, you know, designed to track these kids down. This thing was just trying to eat them, just like a bear or something would, or a tiger in the wild when it's prey. So this was just a straight up beast, but it is still a demon, just like we know from the series, making me question once again where we are in this series. Are we can't be on Earth anymore. I'm beginning to think that if we're not on Earth anymore, then Earth has been terraformed and these demons are taking over. That's something I spoke about as well. But this chapter just confirmed all that. It just confirmed that there are different classes of demons. And now we're going to go into a part that I'm actually hyped to see, because we're going to see different types of demons. We're going to see classes. It won't be long before these things are classified as, you know, C-class demon, S-class demon, A-class demon, and those type of things based on intelligence. And even the demons themselves have called these things different breeds. It's like a low-level demon, because a majority of the chapter, or all of the chapter, they were actually on the run from this demon, and we're getting things really in a way from Ray's point of view, as he's astonished by how much these kids have grown. He really did underestimate how smart they are and how much they've been training, because Don, I want to say something about Don, because I always liked Don as a character, but he was the person that I worried about the most. But he's been thinking on his toes. He's been moving up, and Gilda as well, and Ray is feeling the exact same way. He's looking around at these kids and how they're handling themselves in these escapes, to the point where they're coming up with their own plans, their own strategies, to the point where they're even separating and taking, like, the kids that can't really fend for themselves and making sure that someone's after them. This is really a big thought out plan that Ray is really happy to see. He knows that now he can trust in these kids and that they will be okay. And Don really stepped up, and I like his part in the chapter where he was like, this beast is nothing. We shouldn't even have to worry about this savage. We ran from Mama. We ran from Sister Crone. It's not as smart as Norman, Emma, or Ray. So this stupid beast should be nothing. And I like how he stepped up as a character and took that into consideration. Like, this little dumb beast should be nothing to us. And Ray couldn't be outshined as well, because Ray was like, you know, everybody's stepping up. Of course, I'm still the Lord, so I gotta do my own plan. He told everybody to go away. He was gonna actually try to get this demon to follow him and fall into its own trap, only for this thing to get beheaded by the demon that we know, the demons that we saw at the beginning of this arc, the ones that were sending out the smarter dogs to get these kids. It's had a blade and cut the thing's head off, and now Ray is face to face with the pursuing demons himself. And he's gonna have a hell of a plan to get out of this one. Of course, you know, now that it really is going into the shonen aspect of things, I'm not worried about Ray. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come up with something crafty to get out of it. But this is gonna be a time for the creator or the mangaka to actually show us how scary these demons are. Because remember, Crone and Mama, you know, they could hold their own with these kids as smart as they were, you know, with playing tag and everything that trained them and prepared for moments like this. They were prepared to run from these demons. But what type of demon are we dealing with? I got a feeling that this demon in particular is going to be one of those demons that I've been looking forward to seeing. A demon with a name, a demon that we're going to know for at least a few chapters, if not the duration of the series, because I feel that's the next step for this series, is to get to the point where these demons are going to become the characters themselves, and that is going to be exciting. And let's take a second to talk about these higher demons and their ranks, because I really don't think, for the sake of the story, that we've seen the top. I mean, that dinner table that we were sitting at, that's probably just like a rich class of demons or something. I don't think we've even seen the big bad or the major bad of this series, because by this being a shonen story, by it already being confirmed to be long running, I just think it's going to be something more dangerous than that. man, it's just the possibilities of even thinking that maybe even these higher demons answer somebody. And my brain is really racing with all these theories right now, knowing that there are classes out here, because it's only a matter of time before we see like S-class, double S-class. This may even get to a battle shonen at some point, not in the sense where it's going to be like one-on-one battles and things like that, but it's going to take like the combined might of someone else to help these kids to overthrow. It might get to a point where it's a war. Either way, it's going to take an army to take these things down, because they're too big, they're too scary, and I am excited for us to get to that point. I mean, just think about that. And this, again, this is a lot of retreading or more things I brought up in other videos, but I thought I'm calling it now. If I'm right about this, feel free to give your boy props and say Scott was right. When we get to the point where it's going to be a demon or something that's going to be an ally and help these kids out, cannot wait to get to that point. I'm still going to be just as shocked when I see it, but once we get to the point where we start seeing different types of demons, because for all we know, there could be demons that could be oppressed too, because whenever you have humans, whenever you have individuality, you're always going to have classes that are lower, classes that are higher. Maybe even this resistance somewhere. It might be even some demons who feel that what they're doing isn't right. And that is going to open up things even more and more. The possibilities are endless for this series. And not just Ray, everybody's going to have to step up, because Ray's only facing one of these demons and one of the dogs that we saw at the end of the chapter. Who knows how many more are out there. We know now that there's even more things to worry about with this straight up beast demon being out there. So who knows what else the kids can run into. And this is only the beginning. Just like they say in the chapter, we can't waste our time on these low levels if we got higher levels to get past. So they're gonna have to learn on the fly. They're gonna have to learn real quick. And something that I really do like is that this wasn't in the book. So when they were running, it was like, no, this isn't in the book. We don't have to head up about this. We're gonna have to get out of this on our own. So that kind of eased my fear that this series was gonna get a little bit cookie cutter, with the book always being the answer. Promised Neverland, does it ever fail to surprise us? No, it doesn't. But overall, this was a chase chapter. I really enjoyed the chapter. What I enjoyed about it the most is that things are starting to open up, and I cannot wait to get into the demons / aliens and find out more about what they are. So guys, let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments below. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop it a like, and if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If there's not as short the content you indulge on this channel. As I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. And I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.